Welcome to all. Part 1, Lecture 26. Now, today's class will be almost completely mathematical. And you will realize at the end of the class or after one more class how mathematics and structural engineering will go simultaneously. They are linked together. If you got a good mathematical basic and concept, you can come up like anything in structural engineering. Even I told, in my case also, whatever level I am now today in structural engineering, it is mainly due to mathematics. See, if you know perfect mathematics, then in structural engineering or especially analysis subject, you will never get panic. You know answer will come. Something goes wrong means only calculation mistake possible. Okay, now I will tell first, last class you should make a note. We solved the question of finding resultant for coplanar force system, where this I am telling from past. No, in this question only I told more than 10 times. Coplanar force system where you have to find magnitude same as concurrent, direction again same as concurrent. Concurrent means that's all. Y means I will not tell now. But coplanar means one more extra. You have to define properly line of action. And we got the answer here. See, magnitude R 500 Newton, last time question. Direction, resultant makes angle alpha with the x direction 36.87 degrees this way. This all you got it. Only this much is not sufficient because see, you can even draw a line here also. See, same angle, you can draw a line here, you can draw a line here, you can draw a line here. If it is a concurrent force system, not that way. You have to draw the line to that point only one point defined. And I told one more thing. To completely define line of action, you require just one point which lies in line of action of resultant. In concurrent, you know it. But in coplanar, you are not knowing. Now, the last part, locating line of action of resultant. See, make a note. Last class, see, you should write something here. Line of action resultant. See, above result, you should write correctly. Above result we got when we located line of action of resultant along AB line with respect to A. See, we took along AB line with respect to A. If you remember, we took the point somewhere here at x2 right of A. But the value of x came negative, so we plotted to left of A. Over. Now, this is the line of action of the force. Now see here. Is it compulsory that you should locate with respect to A on AB? No. You can locate along any line with respect to any point. Reason, I will tell first. See, I will repeat this I told earlier. See, if the resultant is inclined, you should make a note after the class. See, if the resultant is inclined, make a note, inclined resultant, then it will cut each and every horizontal line and vertical line. See how? Suppose, imagine for example, this is the ABCD usual block given. Your resultant, by chance, resultant, see, I'll show resultant here. Suppose, imagine, resultant comes here. Okay, anyway, this way. Okay, resultant comes here. See, now, I will mark ABCD here. ABCD. Resultant cuts AB line, not previous question, some other, imagine, cuts here. Okay, point defined. Will it cut this line? Yes, see here. Extend this line of action. Oh, resultant will cut DC line somewhere here. At some distance from D here, some distance from C here. Okay. And some will tell, sir, yes sir, but it is not cutting vertical line. Why not? See, extend this vertical line. See here. Extend this vertical line. Oh, resultant cuts the vertical line here. What about this line? See, extend this line. Yes. Therefore, make a note, if resultant is inclined, it will cut each and every horizontal line and each and every vertical line. But for, you should write everything. But for completely defining resultant, we do not require all those points. You either locate this point, or locate this point, or locate this point. Any point will do. See, no restriction. You locate any point which lies in line of action of resultant. Through that point, mark the resultant. More explanation, I will give it later. But one thing you have to remember now. See, in case by chance, if resultant is right here, purely vertical, that is this way, right? That is possible. See, notes all I will write it. Here you have to write it. This is possible when sigma fy is there. See, when sigma fy value comes, but sigma fx value comes to 0, then resultant is purely vertical. But remember, if resultant is purely vertical, then it will cut only horizontal line. See here, it will cut this line. It will cut this line. See, maybe somewhere here, or maybe somewhere here. Okay, no problem. Why? See, extend here, or somewhere here. No problem. Extend here, extend here. So, if resultant is purely vertical, it will cut only horizontal line. It will not cut vertical line. Tell why? A vertical resultant which is parallel to a vertical line cannot cut vertical line. See, resultant is vertical. A vertical line cannot cut another vertical line. Okay. Same way. So, therefore, in this case, you should take it, when you mark the point, say that unknown point, you should mark either along this line or along this line. You should not mark along these two lines. Why? Because resultant will not cut to vertical line. Make a note. Or if the resultant is purely horizontal, that is possible when sigma fx value is there, but sigma fy value comes 0. See, it can be like this, it can be like this, it can be like this. See, then the resultant will cut only vertical line. See, it cuts these two lines here. Or if it is outside, see, extend, it cuts here, or extend here. Therefore, it will cut only what? If the resultant is purely horizontal, it will cut only vertical line. Then your unknown point should be taken along this line or along this line. You should not take that point along horizontal line, because horizontal resultant, which is resultant is horizontal, cannot cut a parallel horizontal line. So, I will conclude now. I will conclude. More explanation later I will give. Conclude. If resultant is inclined, it will cut each and every horizontal line and each and every vertical line. Okay. Then you require just one point. That unknown point can be marked anywhere on a horizontal line, anywhere on a vertical line, at some distance from any reference point. Okay. But if resultant is purely vertical, unknown point, then it will cut only horizontal line. Unknown point should be taken on a horizontal line. If resultant is purely horizontal, it will cut only vertical line. So, unknown point should be taken only on vertical line. When resultant is vertical, if you mark the point on a vertical line, it is called nonsense. When resultant is horizontal, if you write, let the resultant cut a horizontal line, it is nonsense. Okay. Here, sufficient. Remember, in the notes, this will be there for at least some 7-8 pages with the full sketches. Because their purpose is to make each and everything told in the class to be crystal clear. Okay. Now, come back to our question. Last class, right here, the result we got was when we consider resultant along resultant cutting the line AB at an unknown point. Okay, we to consider here negative came, that's okay. So AB line with respect to A, it is left side by 170. Now you can solve this question total 8 times, but all the 8 times resultant should be here only. It can never move. You locate with respect to this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, any point, whatever you do, resultant will pass this way only. Nobody in the world can change this line of action. So unique line of action. See, but how it cuts so many points? A line has got infinite number of points. I told repeatedly, infinite number of points are there. We require just 1 point. We got it. Okay, now I will tell you how 8 times solved. Solution 1. Resultant along AB line with respect to A. That already over last time. Next, resultant along AB line with respect to B. Yes, I will write. Next, resultant along DC line with respect to D. We will do it. Resultant along DC line with respect to C. Over. Then, resultant along AD or DA line once with respect to A, then with respect to D. 6 questions over. 7 and 8. Resultant along BC line, that is cutting the BC line, and point marking with respect to B, 7th question, with respect to C, 8th question. But when I solve, I may not maintain same order. What comes to my mind, I will do it. I will solve this question 8 times. Okay. Today I am preparing for it. Now what I am doing is, today I told once already solved, 7 more times I am solving. Fast it will be over. Each solution will take not more than 10 minutes. Purpose is what? To give you complete grip on the knowledge or subject, not for time pass. Once this question is over, next time onwards, we will just locate with respect to one point along any line. Okay. Now, what I will do now is, I will use some mathematical concept and we will predict the answer for tomorrow. I am taking a great risk today. I will perform some mathematics. Remember, it is not required for mechanics now. So now onwards, right here, now onwards, some mathematics I am doing. Right? If it is clear, well and good, make a note. Suppose not clear, no problem. Believe me, you write some confusion for me. Anyway, he told not required. So therefore, some confusion for me. I am not bothering too much about it. But believe me, and final what I am telling, that you make a note. How it came? By mathematics. You have to believe me. Okay, now see, correctly observe what I am doing now. See, first I will take this sketch once again. See here. Correctly see now, very important. Then lastly, I will put a result for you. Remember, this length is 450. I will write somewhere here without disturbing. 450 millimeter. This is how much? 360. Outside I will write 360. Now points are ordinary point. A, okay, B, C, D. We already know last time that resultant is, see, there is a point here through which resultant passes. See, this way resultant passes. You can extend to anywhere, see, 360. You come this side, you are disturbing me. Okay. I will tell D, come this side. Okay. See, now this is the resultant. Extend the line. Somewhere mark, this is resultant R. Okay. And with horizontal, this angle alpha x equal to 36.87 degrees. When I calculate later, I will use full calculator number, not 36.87, full number. Okay. Then distance from A to this point, see, we got, I think 1 minute, 175, remember, Now I doubt. See that is, yes, here, luckily there, fortunately. Why? Because otherwise, again I have to go to the camera, pause this class, stop the recording, see the answer there. Because I don't pay. Okay, correct. I wrote it earlier. See, I made a note. Luckily, before the class, I made a note. Now, see. Now, one doubt. Sir, you told resultant cuts each and every line. But it is not cutting any line. Who told? See, AB line, it cuts here. See now. Extend this line. DC line, it cuts here. See, one more point is there here. See, there is one more point, intersection point here. And DA line, see, it cuts here. Now I will do one thing now. Some names I will give today. Remember, this is not your engineering mechanics now, pure mathematics. So now some name required. See, this point I last time called X, correct? I will call now new name, last time called X. Now I will call A dash. Okay, A dash. This point I will call D dash. This point I will call B dash. B dash. Oh, there is already one A here. A dash. Okay. I will call this as A double dash. Okay. A double dash. A double dash. Or to avoid confusion. Okay. I give new names. Why? Confusion. Okay. New names. This point actually. This side. Okay. This side told last. Okay. This I will take A, B. Okay. I will do one thing. I will not take any X, etc. A, B, C, D. I will take E. This point last time was your X, unknown point. Now don't see here. Just to let it be E. Okay. This is F. This is G. This is H. Okay. But tomorrow when I solve the question, I will take every point as X only, unknown point. Okay. Now, I want to locate, see, I want what is this distance today. If this is 170, what is this distance? I want what is this distance. And I want what is this distance. How to get it? See, if this is alpha x, you know this also is alpha x. That much mathematics you are knowing. Therefore, consider the triangle EAG. EAG. Tan alpha x equal to this distance AG divided by AE. AE. Therefore, your AG will come. I will calculate AG now. AG. AE is already known. See, AE is already equal to 170. Alpha is known. 170 into tan 36.87 is 127.5. 127.5. So I will enter the answer here. This is 127.5 rounded off. Means just now calculated. Okay. Now, I want this answer. How to get? Use this full. See now, next I want to get BH dash. BH dash. Use the triangle E, B and H dash. Not H dash. H, not H dash. EBH. See, use this triangle. Once again, tan alpha now equal to, see, this triangle, tan alpha equal to BH divided by EB. Divided by EB. But EB equal to 170 plus another 450. 450. Therefore, you get the value of BH. How much BH? 170 plus 450 into tan 36.87. What is this one? I think it multiplied, I think, most probably. 170, I am getting lakhs. 170 plus 450, I think by mistake, I put into button. Okay. Into tan 36.87. 465 millimeter. 465 millimeter. Okay, now I will go back, enter here. See, this I got 465 millimeter. Okay, I will round off, calculated value. Now lastly, I want this distance. How to get that distance? See, To get that distance, you can use one thing. You put a small dotted line here. Dotted line here. If this is 170, this also is 170. This is some new number value. Do one thing. Just for fun, take it as some say x naught. Okay, x naught. Now remember, this is alpha x. This also is alpha x only. Remember. Now, see here. Tan alpha x equal to this side is 360 divided by x naught. Therefore, your x naught equal to 360 into tan 36.87. 270 millimeter. 270 millimeter. If that is 270 millimeter, this is 170 millimeter. Therefore, your FD equal to, right here, your FD equal to how much? X naught plus another 170. Is it correct? That is tan alpha x equal to 360 by, correct, x naught. So this is 360. Where is it? No, so see something wrong. X naught equal to, see, suddenly I got doubt about the answer. I put into, no, x naught equal to 360 divided by tan 36.87. See, why? Because when I looked there, the answer looked odd to me. 480. See, sometimes it happens. It comes to 480. I'll tell you one more thing, because when this is 36.87 degrees, see this distance we got 360. It is going like this. When you go like this for 36.87, tan 36.87 is what? Is less than 1. So this side by this side should be less than 1. So this side should be less than this side. So therefore I suddenly realized something wrong. So x naught I got, how much just now I told? 480. Correct? Once again check it. 360 divided by tan 36.8. So see, if your mathematics is good, see how it will give dividend for you, how you can escape from so many confusions. 480. Therefore, your F to D is x naught is 480 plus 170. 480 plus 170 is 480 plus 170 is 650. That is 650 is x naught. Now all the values I got. So what I will do now is I will remove this all sketches now and write distance 1. I will put a new sketch here. Okay, but how to write here? This. Okay, I will do one thing now. Now see, you take a, what you do is, where is the calculator? One nimisha. Okay, you take a, not calculator. First you take a snapshot here. Okay, then I will rub everything now. So I will write here. See. Now, see. Okay, I want a photo of this one. 1 minute. I have to write one more sketch now for explanation. Therefore, what I will do is, I will take a photo of this one, use the photo and write the new summary. But it's much better. Instead of struggling, then seeing here and there, how much was that value you got? Again struggle, I will take a photo. Okay, 1 minute. I took a photo and neatly entered the answer. Okay, because when I rub, I cannot see it. So now, see, whatever I written last time, I took a photo of that one, and then seeing the photo, I entered the answer. Now see, this just now you got 465. Suppose you want this distance to 650, add 450. You should, that much mathematics you should know. To 6, see from here if you want, to 650 add how much? 450. 1100. Rounded means all calculated here today by mathematics. And suppose you want this distance to 465, add 360. It is 825. Okay, over. Now I will conclude this class, short class. I will conclude this class. Next time, see, I will solve this question totally 8 times. Once already over. I will once again write the result here. This I will write once again. Then I will tell. Before I start remaining 7 solutions, I will tell in the board, I will write. We will solve. See, now, those who have got difficulty for mathematics, what I did up to now, you ignore it. But you remember, this one you go through correctly. This is required. You believe me. You write there. He wrote the values using mathematical concept, and we know that his mathematics is good. His means mine. He looks like having good mathematical knowledge, so we will believe. Again, I told you, for that matter, entire course, any subject, throughout you have to believe me only. No other alternative. If you want to really learn, see, first, when you learn from someone, then always make a habit or first learn to believe him. You have faith in him. Then only you will learn. Don't have doubt about him. Is he knowing correctly or not? Then you will never learn. What we call sometime education is called surrendering. Fully surrender. Yes, whatever you tell, I agree. That way. If he makes a mistake, that is his problem. If you got reputation, he will not make the mistake. My case, I won't tell. Okay, start. Now, therefore, today's class conclusion, I will tell by words. You write. Same words, next time, I will write on the board. But little this side, that side possible. See now, what I am telling. Resultant is a, see here, resultant is a inclined. Resultant is inclined. So, guaranteed, it will cut each and every horizontal line and each and every vertical line. Along the line of action of a resultant, there are infinite number of points. To define the resultant completely, we need just 1 point. Yes, last time we got that point here from A on AB line to left of A by 170. Why left? Because we took right side, negative came. That all I explained. Okay, now this answer was last time answer. See, this is class 20, your lecture 25. In lecture 25, we got lecture 25, previous class. Now, by chance, you locate the resultant cutting the AB line only, see, extend. But we want to locate with respect to B. Then your answer should be, see, I'll write now, if you locate the resultant with respect to B on this line, see, from here to here, this distance should come. It should come, how much? I'll calculate now. 450 plus 170. 620 millimeter. 1 minute. Before you start writing, write one note here. What concept he is telling, if it is really correct, and his solution procedure, everything is perfect, provided when you subsequently solve by different options, results should come the way he is telling now. First statement, solution 1, already over, along AB, cutting AB line, at A, it cuts AB line to the left of A by 170. Once again, cutting A, second option, second question, cutting AB line, see, once again same point, but location with respect to B, your answer should be from B to left side by 620. Okay, AB line over. Come to AD line. Okay, AD line. With respect to A, cutting AD line, it cuts here. So, with respect to A, cutting AD line, you should cut the AD line at 127.5 below the point A, not above, below. If you take above, you will get negative. If you take below, you get positive. We will see later. Okay. Fourth question. Cutting the AD line only, but location with respect to D. So, from here to here. See, that is this distance. This distance. It has to come. It has to come. Nobody in the world can change it. Not only in this our world. Any universe, you leave our galaxy, go to some other galaxy. If the physics is working there, And if mathematics is same concept, it will work there also. Below D by 487.5 over. Fifth question. Cutting DC line. Location with respect to D. DC line, it will cut here. It should cut, resultant should cut the DC line when you extend left side at a point at 650 to left of D. Okay. Same cutting DC line, but locate with respect to C. You should cut DC line to left side somewhere here from C. See, this is 650, this is 450. That's how you got 1100 at a distance of 1100 millimeter to left of C. Lastly, seventh question. Cutting CB line. If you want with respect to B, it should cut CB line when you extend it down at a distance of 465 millimeter below the point B. Eighth and last question. Cutting CB line but locate with respect to C. Okay, then resultant will cut the CB line at here only at a distance of 825 millimeter below C. This should be the final answer we get from solution 2, solution 3, solution 4, etc. up to solution 8. Maybe I may not solve all 8. I may solve some 4, 5. Remaining briefly, I can give homework. Or it depends. I may solve all the 8. Why? Master question is master question. Everything. So, go through this one. If mathematics part is, actually mathematics should be clear. If any confusion is there, what you do? At least what I told just now, go through thoroughly, make a note. My guarantee, next class when you solve, what I told will come, then that means what? Whatever with respect to whichever point you locate, cutting whichever line you locate, for this given force system, this is the resultant. Nobody can change it. Okay. We will meet in the next class with the further solution. But what all I told today, I will write somewhere here. Previous class told. Now let us see, is the answer coming or not? It is coming. It will come. It should come. It has to come. There is no escape for that question to give other answer. It will come. Okay. Thank you. Meet you in the next class. It is actually called confidence.